back to another What I Eat in a Day. If you're new here, my name's Emily. Today I'm going to be making vegan recipes as a non-vegan. Now I follow a plant-loving diet, meaning that I try and integrate as many veggies and fruits into my recipes as possible. So today I thought I'd show you some of my favourite vegan recipes for those of you who want to get more plants into your everyday life. So without further ado, let's make some breakfast. I'm going to do a take on baked beans. Now we're going to be using cannellini beans. You guys already know this is my favorite brand of beans. They're called Bold Bean Company. So bloody delicious. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make like a leeky cannellini bean, garlicky parsley situation on toast. And I'm gonna drizzle it with a little bit of chili oil, just for a bit of extra like flavor. If you don't like leeks, you could use shallots or just regular onions. You could also, if you wanted to add in a little bit more greenery, you could add in some like cavolo nero or spinach. That would also be really nice. And if you don't like cannellini beans, you could use butter beans, you could use haricot beans, you could use any kind of white bean basically, would work really, really well. You could use chickpeas as well if you fancied. The options are endless, my friend. First up, you want to slice your leeks into discs like this. If someone could find me a contraption where I can cut circular things and they don't just fly everywhere, that would be amazing. Thank you. Then I transferred the leeks into a sieve and then rinse them under cold water. You'll find that leeks have little bits of dirt and grit in between the layers, so you want to make sure that they're all gone. Finally, chop your garlic and then get a pan on medium heat and drizzle in some oil. I'm using flora plant butter for this, but you can just stick to olive oil. If you don't want to purposely buy some plant-based butter, that's so fine. Add in your garlic and leeks and fry them down until they're soft and gorgeous. Added in the cannellini beans and plopped a bit of sourdough in the toaster. Once the leeks, garlic and beans had all merged together and were super tasty, I seasoned them with more salt and pepper and with some finely chopped parsley for a bit of extra freshness. I buttered my toast and then spooned on the beans and topped with chili oil because it's delicious and I love a bit of spice. And voila, you have the final product. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Oh, it looks so good. Such a good way to start your day. It fuels you for the day. It's got a lovely balance of textures, lovely balance of flavors. If you don't want to have garlicky breath for the rest of the day, then I definitely would recommend either reducing the garlic amount or just taking it out completely. Instead of the garlic, you could substitute it with like a different kind of flavor. Like you could add in some paprika or some like ground cumin, which would also taste really, really good. I've now got to get on with some work, so I will see you at lunchtime. So I'm gonna be making a mushroom and tofu chimichurri taco situation. I freaking love tofu. It's so versatile. It soaks up so much flavor. There are just an infinite number of ways to cook it. You can grate it, you can bake it, you can fry it, you can marinate it for hours and make delicious fun things out of it. You can change the texture of it. You've got silken tofu, you've got extra firm tofu, you got like tofu puff balls. Oh, such a fun thing. So without further ado, let's get into the recipe. Okay, so first up, I sliced my mushrooms really, really finely, kind of into like little matchsticks. And then you grab your tofu. This is one of my favorite ways to do tofu. I tear it. And this kind of creates this really fun textured tofu bite. I then added in some corn flour, followed by some seasoning, some paprika, some dried herbs. Gave it all a good mix. The corn flour helps make it really crispy when you fry it, so I would definitely try and get some of that if you can. I fried off the mushroom. You want to dry fry it first because mushroom holds a lot of moisture, so this just dries it out. And I combine it with garlic and some spices. So I then set that aside and cooked off the tofu until it was nice and crispy. Time for the chimichurri sauce. I absolutely love chimichurri. It's so simple to make. You literally just combine like coriander, parsley, onion, garlic, some chili, and olive oil. You can also add in some red wine vinegar as well if you fancy. Just give it a taste and then you can season it how you like it. I then have chosen to add on a little bit of an avocado on top. Look how green it is. Time to assemble the tacos. Add down your mushroom, which has a little bit of vegan mayo in it as well. The tofu, avocado, little pickled red onions, which is super cute, and then the chimichurri sauce. Look at that. Oof, so colourful, so gorgeous. You know what time it is? It's taco time! These look so good. This is gonna go everywhere. I've already established that. Bon appetit, my friends. How do I do this? Look at that juiciness. Oh, drip, drip, drip. The wonderful thing about tacos is that you can pretty much put a bunch of different textures and sizes and flavors, and you're almost guaranteed to get a delightful result. Like the crunchiness from the tofu combines really well with the creaminess and the umami from the mushroom. Then you've got the tanginess from the chimichurri as well as spice from the chimichurri. Then you've got the sweetness and the tang from the red onions and the creaminess from the avocado and the citrus from the lime. I mean, just bloody delish. The recipe is down below, so let me know if you give it a go. And if you don't fancy having tofu, you could swap out the tofu with cauliflower florets. That could work really well. I definitely recommend probably roasting them rather than pan frying them, and roast them for like 20 minutes to half an hour at like 200 degrees. So darn good. I'm just gonna take my time with these tacos and I will see you for an afternoon snack. I'm gonna be making something sweet, something delightful. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in a second. Something really exciting just came in the mail and I'm gonna open it up with you because I love food art, and a while ago, I asked you all on my Instagram for you to recommend local London-based food print artists or painters, and someone recommended Rosie Rushton, who goes under the name Rushro Art. She's done this beautiful commission and I've just received it. I haven't opened it yet, so we're opening it together. This is the first piece of artwork I've ever bought for myself, and it's something that like I really want to get into doing more, like supporting local artists, especially ones that are kind of based around food because it's such a passion of mine. And also Rosie is just so lovely. Like we've been messaging so often since we commissioned it. Oh my goodness, look how incredible that is. I love the colours. The colours are gorgeous, it's so stunning. Oh, this is so perfect. Yeah, go check her out. She's got loads of gorgeous, like, look, this is one of her little postcards. She sent me a couple of prints. Okay, well, I've got to show you these. How fun. She's so cute, didn't need to send me the prints. Anyway, let me show you the actual poster again in the light. I'm obsessed. Hey, sorry for that slight detour. I can't deal with this darkness. It's literally like 3 p.m. and I have the main lights on. It's so dark outside. Don't get me wrong, I love winter and I love Christmas, but I cannot wait for those longer hours, longer sun days, not gonna lie. With the darker evenings, I feel like it's nice to get lovely and cozy, so I'm actually gonna watch Sleepless in Seattle this evening. I've never watched it before, but apparently it's like an absolute go-to kind of cute, romantic movie, so excited to watch that. For our afternoon snack, we're going to be making a spiced apple galette, and it's such a simple dish to make and it's absolutely delicious. The puff pastry is vegan, so that's really great. Slice up a load of apples, add some cinnamon and nutmeg and sugar, and then literally just caramelize that a little bit and then put it in the puff pastry, and then maybe have it with ice cream or cream. And it's such an easy and delicious dish to make for like a dinner party and stuff. So let's make it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Oh wow. The extra sprinkling of the granulated sugar on the outside just makes the pastry like slightly crunchy. It's actually so good. For something so simple, that was absolutely delicious. I tend to eat blueberries like throughout the day. They are my immunity boost. Good evening. So for dinner, I'm gonna make an aubergine and peanut butter curry with a little bit of red Thai curry paste and then using coconut milk. Curries are just a fantastic thing and so easy to make vegan because you just use coconut milk as the base and then veggie stock if you need any liquid, and then you can just put in a load of different vegetables. Like I love aubergines in curries because they have such a fun texture, but you can then add in any legumes. You could add in like chickpeas, lentils, sweet potatoes, also really good. Once again, tofu, I know we had that for lunch, but you could totally add that in for an extra like boost of protein. The only thing I will say that you need to check out for is ensuring that the red Thai curry paste is vegan, because sometimes they put fish paste in there or like a shrimp paste of some sort. So just double check on the back of that. But apart from that, you should be all good. So let's get into making it. So I'm adding 1 cup of rice with 2 cups of water and then adding on the lid. Don't take the lid off and cook it for 10 minutes. Then we've got our aubergine and we're just slicing that into kind of chunks, adding some garlic and onion into a pan with some olive oil, and then we add in our aubergine and let that kind of sizzle and brown slightly before adding the Thai curry paste and the peanut butter with some soy sauce as well. And you just want to fry that off a little bit so that the aubergine soaks up all the flavour. Then add in your coconut milk followed by your veggie stock. Now this is me trying to figure out the lighting of the video, so let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer the kind of more ambient, like cinematic lighting like this, or do you prefer the kind of more stark, bright light? Now remember, always taste as you go along, and you can season it however you like it to, with more sugar or salt or pepper or more Thai curry paste or more peanut butter, whatever you fancy. Then just plate it all up and get it served on the table with some coriander on top. Oh, stunning. Dinner is served. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I didn't put more vegetables in. I think I just was really craving the kind of texture of aubergine and that to be the only thing. But usually I put like way more stuff in. Oh, it's like the perfect level of spice, super creamy. Oh, you guys, this is so good. Yum, 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 yum. Also, are you a coriander lover or a hater? I used to really dislike coriander, and then one of my best friends at uni made me a Thai curry from scratch, and literally it changed my life. Like, I then, from that day, loved coriander. How weird is that? I have it on everything now. Bloody delicious. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this video. I really hope you enjoy the recipes. Please let me know if you made any of them. I'm now gonna go and watch Sleepless in Seattle, and I will see you for the next video. Feel free to subscribe if you like, if you wanna hang out some more. I would absolutely love that. And yeah, see you next week, my friends.